that was then. Okay, so I think we are live. H, can you get that, please? Okay, we are live. Let's view in the control room. Ah, ribbon. Thank you. Ribbon! Okay, so we are live. Cool. Right, so I'm going to go in here. Yes, it's being live streamed. Don't need you to tell me it's being live streamed. I've done it. Okay. So, you okay there, Ian? Yeah. Cool. So, let me just do that. God, it's a bit laggy. Never mind, it's okay. Got it. Okay, so I don't have. How do I do that? I can do that. I'm going to do that. Bear with me. Actually, let's just leave that there. So I'll keep an eye on that live stream. So yeah, we'll keep that there. Okay. Hi Tracy. Hi, Convixt. Cool. We have people here. Ian's already getting into that. So 11 minutes past. So we've got 9 minutes. I've got 9 minutes to talk before we go into the meditation. So we'll see. Everybody, there's lots of people talking about this at the moment. 11/11, yeah, huge portal. When we looked at it, it's very much about connecting with your heart center, yeah. So how do you do that? A lot of people ask that question, but we're going to do that in the meditation. So it's about using the breath, because the breath is an amazing tool. You don't need anything else, yeah, to do it. It's just your breath, okay? You don't need any fancy tools. You don't need any props. You don't need crystals. They're fantastic, but you don't need crystals to do that. So one of the things that we always taught in our yoga classes is all about the breath. Always, all about the breath. Yeah, you can change your brainwave state just with your breath. That's how powerful it is. Okay. Which is interesting as well, because obviously the breath is air. And what is really cool about today is that the moon is in Aquarius. When I look that up, I'm like, okay, that's cool. So what does that mean? So when the moon's in Aquarius, especially in this portal, and it's Thursday. So Thursday is a Jupiter day, which is a very expansive energy. Yeah. So you've got an expansive air energy. Yeah. Moon in Aquarius, so that's water in air, so that's clouds. So it is a bit cloudy out there today, actually, but it's also this. I mean, let's see if I can turn this around so you can see the sunbeams coming in. I mean, wow. Anyway, let's go back. Let's go back there. Before I drop the camera, don't want to do that. So you've got, yeah, it's quite an amazing energy today for it to fall on a Thursday in the normal orbit of Jupiter, not retrograde. And the waxing moon is in Aquarius, so it's a building energy. It's not a waning energy. So when the moon is in Aquarius, what that means is that it's very magical, especially at this time between Samhain and Yule, where the veil is thin. Yeah, the veil is thin through that whole time. It's thinnest at Samhain and at Yule, but it's still very thin. So contacting your ancestors, your ancient ancestors as well, will be even easier at the moment. So when the moon being in Aquarius on a Thursday on 11, it's like, yeah, it's phantasmagorical, supernatural. Yeah. So moon in Aquarius is all about it's that magic of almost instant manifestation. So if you want to set an intention, do it today. And if you can, do it in the hour of Jupiter. So I will just check, bear with me. Jupiter planetary hour today is at, wait for it, my phone's a bit slow, is at, so there was one at 7:09, so 12:28 to 1:14 this afternoon is Jupiter hour, and then again at 6:45 till 8 o'clock is a Jupiter hour. If you want to go into the early hours of the morning, this is in the UK, so 03:27 to 04:42 is Jupiter hour. So if you want to work your magic for super potency, do it in Jupiter hour, because today is Jupiter day. So where are we? 7 minutes. So not 7 minutes, 7 minutes past, so we got 4 minutes. Okay. So if you want to increase your connection to your heart while we're in this meditation, you can grab some crystals. So crystals that are green work really well. Pink crystals, rose quartz especially. If you want to go higher heart, something like turquoise or over there, or ruby and zoisite with kyanite. This is phenomenal. This is praciolite. So this is a gemmy praciolite, but you can also get it in a slightly less gemmy form. Yes, that's a big piece. So that's a really good one for the higher heart. What else is good for higher heart? Green moonstone, it's very good. There's one called peridot, very good. This is Vesuvianite. Vesuvianite, thank you. Very good for the heart in general, but also your kind of your heart's desire. What does your heart, your soul truly desire? Yeah, that's an amazing stone for that. What else do we have here? Right in front of me. Oh, we have aventurine, green aventurine, really nice for the heart. And then we have here some moss agate as well. And this will connect you to the abundance of the earth as well, which is really cool. Hi Val, how are you? What else do we have here? I think that's it for green stones right in front of me. I do have a nice, I call this, it's like a ghost amethyst. That's what I call it anyway. It's very pale. It's amazing. Love this. So if you know about the Hathors, you could connect with the Hathors at this point, at this time, for this portal. You could chant the seed sound of the heart. You could use a tuning fork. The frequency for the heart is 134.10. So you could play that frequency 1 minute. Okay. So as soon as that hits 11, we're going to start the meditation, okay? So get yourselves comfortable, grab anything you need. You've got 1 minute. I'm gonna go freestyle. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's 11:11. So I want you to close your eyes. Get yourself comfortable. Just take 3 deep breaths into the belly, breathing in, letting go. Breathe in, letting go, and breathing in, letting go. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to ground. So we're going to visualize a conduit moving down from the hips all the way down into the molten heart of Mother Earth. So that conduit is as wide as your hips. It goes all the way down. And then we're going to bring that grounded infinite energy all the way back up that conduit, all the way to sit at your heart center. Just be aware of that energy there. And then we're going to move up through the upper chakras, all the way out the top of the head, all the way to Father Sky, the infinite universe. And we're going to bring that energy all the way back down through the body to your heart center. So if you want to, when that energy arrives, you can place your left hand on your heart. Feel that energy at the heart center. Okay, so you can keep your hand at the heart with a crystal if you want to. So we're going to bring in the 4-4-8 breath. And as we breathe in, I want you to visualize your heart, the energetic field of your heart expanding out. So we're going to breathe in for 4. So when you breathe in, I want you to breathe in. Imagine that you're breathing that air in, because the air is connected to the heart chakra, which is your lungs as well. So as you breathe in, I want you to focus that in-breath into your heart chakra. And then we suspend the breath for 4. And then as we breathe out, we're going to breathe out for a count of 8. Now, for these first few breaths, what we're going to do is we're going to just collect that energy at our heart chakra. So we're not sending it out anywhere just yet. So again, breathe in for 4. Suspend for 4. And then breathe out for 8. Breathe in for 4. Suspend for 4. Breathe out for 8. So this time, as we breathe in for 4, we're going to, again, fill the heart with that energy, okay, from Mother Earth and Father Sky. We're going to suspend for 4. And this time, as we breathe out, we're going to send that energy out. It's like a beam, if you want, or a wave of light, and you can make that whatever color you want to. And we're just sending it out. We're not sending it out to anywhere or anyone specific. We're just sending it out, okay? So breathing in. Suspend. And as we breathe out, directing that energy out. So it's a wave, so it will travel. Breathing in. Suspend. And breathing out. Again, breathe in for 4. Suspend for 4. Breathe out for 8. So in the third and final round, when we breathe out, we're actually going to bring that energy back into our heart center to light up our DNA. So imagine it's like light switches going on in waves through your body from your heart center. So we're going to breathe in for 4. Suspend for 4. And then as we breathe out, I want you to imagine lights going on all around your body, from the big toe to the last strand of hair on your head. Breathe in for 4. Suspend for 4. And breathe out for 8. Breathe in for 4. Suspend for 4. Breathe out for 8. Switching on that light in your DNA. Just going to do 2 more of those. Breathe in for 4. Suspend for 4. And breathe out for 8. Switching on those lights throughout your body. Last one, breathe in for 4. Suspend for 4. And breathe out for 8. Turning on that light. So just come back to normal breathing. If you feel like you need to ground, just reconnect with that conduit, moving down from your hips down into the ground, so you just reconnect with that. So you might feel buzzing through the body. You might feel the top of your head feels like it's got raindrops falling on the top of your head. Or it feels like someone's brushing very lightly the top of your head. You might feel heat in your left hand. You might feel a cool energy all around you. It's all good. So when you feel grounded again, you might even get buzzing in the soles of your feet. So when you're ready, you can rub the palms together. Create some heat in your hands. Place the palms over the eyes. And release. So here feels like that. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like a flower gone like that. Anyone else feel anything like that? So, are you getting anything in?
I suppose more grounded.
Yeah, your bum might feel heavy. That's good. That means you feel grounded. Wow. What about around the heart center? Getting anything around that?
Yeah, well, it's explained. I've heard that from when I woke up. That sense of discuss it before.
Yeah.
We started.
Yeah. So it's how can I describe that feeling? It's like it can feel slightly uncomfortable when here is open. It's like, it's a bit like, you know, when you got a scab and you're like, oh, what's underneath that? And you pick it and it's like, oh, yeah. And it's a little bit stingy, yeah. But it's kind of reopening, you like. It's kind of how, I don't know, how would you describe it? Laughed when you used the word throbbing, because at about 11 I dropped a crowbar on my big toe. Fuck. Ouch. Ouch. Should I even ask what you would do with a crowbar, Valerie? Oh my goodness, that's mad. Okay, so if you feel like you need to ground more, my suggestion is, if you've got a drum, you can drum. Go outside and sit under a tree. Boom. Simple, yeah. If you feel your crown is very active, you can take something like amethyst, quartz, and ask for that energy to just not go, but just, you know, just balance a little bit, yeah. Found it inside the tumble dryer. How bizarre. That is strange, Val. That is very odd. Crowbar inside the tumble dryer. So there's something that needs to be prized open. Because that's what a crowbar is. Take it literally, yeah. Take that message literally. There's something that needs to be prized open. In the physical realm or the metaphysical realm, doesn't matter. But there's something that needs to be prized open. Oh, yes. which fits with this energy today, because it's about revealing things that need to be seen. Oh my goodness, that's mad. Okay, so I'm going to draw a couple of cards for today. Oh, for fuck's sake. So these are from the these are the Work Your Light and the Starseed Oracle. So I hope you can see that, because I've got a lag on my camera. So I'm going to move it up slowly. Hopefully it is. Actually, let me just check that it is focusing. Is it focusing? Yes, it is. Look at that. That's very cool. So the question. Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? You couldn't get a better card for today, because that's the kind of energy that we're working with. It's a very powerful manifestation energy today, especially being a Thursday. Especially being a Thursday. So there you go. And I'll take one from Starseed Oracle. Was there anything you wanted to say around today, babe? No? You gotta love this work, yeah? So surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. So when you get that polarization, don't be pulled either way. Sit in the energy. We hear that a lot. Yeah. Sit with it, because what's triggering you? Sorry, but I just love this. I love this. It's so cool. I love this work. This work is immense. Really nice cards. So there you go. Two cards for the day. So what is triggering you? If you feel like you're being triggered by something, surrender. Hold that space for the opposites. Sit in that energy and let it run through. The word emotion, and I fucking love this, energy in motion. Energy is meant to move, it's not meant to sit in the body. Yeah. What's that? Right. You found your toe in the tumble dryer, Val. That's even more disturbing. It just made me laugh. Crown was tingling, my hands were hot, and I had like twinkling lights when my hands were over my eyes, like Christmas tree. Oh wow, that is so cool, Tracy. Oh my god. I love this, yeah. And what is fucking amazing is the sunbeams coming through here today. We lit some incense, yeah. And as the sun's come round, it's just completely taken over our living room. The sunbeams are here. Quite amazing. Okay, Lewis sat here with me and he said his hands are hot too. Oh my god, that is so cool. That is amazing. Truly, truly amazing. Oh, it's making me get goosebumps. Okay, so crystals for grounding. If you want crystals to ground after doing this kind of thing. There was something else that came into my mind just at the end of the meditation, but it's not come back again, so I'll just let that go. Garnet is really good for grounding. Brown agate, any kind of jasper is really good. Petrified wood is amazing for grounding. Smoky quartz is amazing for grounding. Onyx, black onyx is very good for grounding. Carnelian, amazing for grounding. Really, really cool. Super chilled, white sage incense, cool. Well, yeah, we were burning, what were we burning? It's a combination of what we had on the dark moon, ancestors incense as well, because now is the time to contact your ancestors, ancient and not so ancient. And then we got some Jupiter incense and some air incense. So we had a cornucopia of smells going on. But it's good. It's really good. Love it. Dalmatian jasper, yes, that's fantastic. And it's also a healing stone as well. So as you're grounding, you're healing, which is amazing. Got something going on in the corner here. Not sure what that is. You might also find in this time between Samhain and Yule that you see stuff out of the corner of your eye. That's quite normal at this time. I'm getting that a lot. Like, yes, it's like I've seen things go across the top of where we got the hangings from the ceiling. Yesterday, I was sewing. That's right. I sewed some really cool bags for crystals and things. So I'm sitting here sewing, and something went. It was out there in the hallway, but it went across, and I'm like, okay. Stuff like that used to freak me out, but it doesn't anymore. But what's really cool is that we have an intention set to connect with our dragons. So because they're quite important at this time, under the umbrella of ascension. So yeah, we have the intention to connect with our dragon energy. So it's very cool. And something that cards are slipping around all over the place, is when you set that intention, things start to present themselves. So that's happening. Oh, which is amazing. Yeah, it does smell pretty amazing, actually, Tracy. It smells like many things: patchouli, myrrh, sandalwood. I can't remember what's in the air incense, but the Jupiter incense, that's just amazing. Yeah, when you see things out of the corner of your eye, you know, we're taught to dismiss it as though it's just your eyes playing tricks on you. Yeah, that is because if you take it literally, so you have a field of vision. So if something's moving over here, yeah, just in your, it's not just out of your field of vision, it's just in your field of vision, because you're not looking directly at it and you can see something. That's otherworldly spirit, yeah, 4D, astral plane, whatever you want to call it. That's what that is. Nothing to be worried about, because they're always here. We just can't always see them. Oh wow. Yeah, since Samhain, you know, especially at this time, under the, everything is amplified. So even, you know, seeing spirit will be amplified, or, you know, however you connect with spirit. So they shout in my ear. I've had shouting, and that's crystals as well, or speaking, or smell them. Ian sees them, like right there in the room, sees them. Wow. I smell them and I hear them. Because after the Samhain ritual that we did, there was so much going on that main altar over there. I'm like, okay, carry on. That was quite mad, actually. So they were happy. And the video I did when I put the decorations up, oh my God, orbs everywhere. Orbs everywhere. I've never seen that many orbs in our home before. Mad. Anything you want to add, babe? You're okay. About spirit?
Well, everything is magic, so you know that's what being awakened is to see everything as magic.
Absolutely.
You know, from the smallest creature to the biggest thing you can imagine. And when you think like that, that's what's on your side, or what's helping you, rather than this kind of small way of thinking or being. And that's just a quick shift into your heart.
See, I suppose I'd end this live to say, you know, if you ever want to, you know, if you want to, you want to connect with the energy of your heart, just do that. Just come into that breath pattern, 4-4-8, because what that does is it induces the relaxation response, because your exhale is longer than your inhale. Singing does that as well. So if you prefer, if you really love singing, do that. Yeah, do that. Because there are so many ways you can connect with your heart, but this is just a really easy one, breath work, and you don't need anything else to be able to do that. Yeah. So yeah, when you want to reconnect with that energy, or you want to send yourself, you know, some healing, switch on the light in your DNA, any of that, come back to this, come back to that 4-4-8. And you can just do 3 breaths. You can do, you know, you hold the energy, then you send it out, and then you bring it back in to switch on the light in your DNA. You can just do 3. You know, there's no rules here. Obviously 3 is a powerful number, so is 6, and so is 9, and so is 12. So I'm sure you don't sound like an alley cat singing, Tracy. I'm sure you don't. Yeah, we all think we sound terrible when we sing, but really, it's just an expression of something you're feeling. So I think that the weird perception out there of what sounds like a good singer, I think that's been distorted way beyond anything natural. Yeah.
Well, that always brings to mind the thing I always say, that you are always connected. You don't have to actually do anything to become connected, because you are always connected. And it's always those things that disconnect you. So something like, I can't, you should.
Yeah.
Are always things that disconnect you from the thing that was talking about.
Yeah.
You know, whether that's connecting with Mother Earth, our consciousness, inspiration, spirit, whatever it is that you feel you've got connected to. So whatever you feel you've got to connect to, you are always connected to that. If it's, for want of a better word, from the energy of love, you're always connected to that. So when you're disconnected, So when you're trying to connect, or you feel it's an illusion, so that illusion is probably the attachments, and the attachments appear as these things which close us down or shut us down. So, because I like to deal in simplicity. So the thing that shuts you down, you can identify in your own personal life what it is that shuts you down and gives you the illusion of being disconnected. So that could be anything from, whatever it is that shuts you down. You're dealing with people that you find difficult to deal with, or doing something that is a little bit stressful for you. These things, you always feel a bit shut down. And when you go through them and you've done them, then you're kind of, you feel expanded again. So all that's really showing you is when you fall through where the feeling is that you felt a bit shut down, whether that's an argument with somebody or whatever it is that you're going, feel a bit, and it's a change in frequency. So when you come through that, there's this, goodness, that's done, or goodness, I've got through that. Yeah. And there's an expansiveness, but you were never disconnected as you went through it. It's just the illusion. Of that. And that's the magic. That's the awareness. That's the aha moment when you go, wow, I was never disconnected. And if you look at society in general, it's always trying to put attachments onto you that makes you feel disconnected. So the attachment being, something that you don't agree with, or something you've got to do that you don't want to do, or doing things in a traditional way. An example, like celebrating a birthday, for example. You should celebrate yourself every day. So every day is your birthday. You are coming into,
because you're here. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're coming into your day and you're celebrating yourself, and you then get the understanding of you're with yourself 24 hours a day. So therefore, the magic is to be with yourself 24 hours a day in falling in love with yourself. And if you go, when I fall in love with you, you'll see those attachments come up. Not quite the right size, and haven't quite got the. I wonder what he's doing.
I was having those mad conversations in my head. Puppet.
That we descended into
Michael Benji's party time.
Jack and Ori or something.
We are Jack a fucking Ori.
That's a really good description, isn't it? It's a good sound. Do that again.
What? Yeah, let's just get rid of those. Yeah. Turn the sound down on them. Switch them off. Most alternative. Remembering that connection isn't. Yes, it's just being. Yeah, absolutely. It's just being aware of it. That you're always connected. If you know that you're always connected.
You don't have to be aware of it. You don't have to do anything. You really don't. You just have to just be yourself. Just be. But what you do need to be aware of is what shuts you down. What doesn't let you fly. So that might come in as a person, an experience, a situation. So you're seeking things that then support you, like in flying or remembering. To go. That's the ha-ha moments. So even sunbeams could do that. You think, wow, my sunbeams are so beautiful. So it's just you're always connected. It's a beautiful thing. being in spirit, or being your natural self, there is nothing, there is no doing it. It's you are.
Yeah.
It's just, okay, well, what is shutting you down? I always remember the thing you all say about the first time that you, or one of the first times you were doing yoga with your partner at the time, who tried to shut you down by everybody was doing shavasana in like meditation, all laying on the floor, which again, the space was in your front room.
Yeah, was
he
it
was
him?
Walking, stepping.
Yeah, he just walked through, like stepping over people. It's like for no really real legitimate reason, just because he wanted to make a scene.
Well, but to me, he wanted to be part of it.
Mm.
So he wanted that attention. So rather than just being part of that, and saying,
yeah,
oh, let me be part of this, because he could probably done the yoga, so let me be part of this.
Yeah.
He wanted that attention, and that's fine, and that's okay. But potentially he could have shut down that space. I mean, I don't know if he did. If he didn't, I don't know. I have no idea.
No, because I got to the point.
That's how it kind of sort of manifests. Or just,
because I got to the point in that relationship where every time he did that, it would just make my resolve even stronger.
Well, for example, if you need a hand control.
What, for the thing?
Yeah. So that there, so that's for a TV. That's a wand. And you go, boom. I want to ride in the Bentley.
I want to ride in the Bentley.
That's a wand. So you turn on the TV, and this wand. So I want to see something hateful and horrible and nasty and something I would never see. Yeah, if some horrible film come up and that's got sorts of horrible things in it. Or you can go, I want to see something magical and fantastic. Say, Harry Potter. Okay, what's the other one?
Star Trek.
Star Trek, or whatever it is that you love.
Yeah.
And that's the one, and that's what you're essentially doing. So everything is magic. Everything. Everything is magic. I do think, let's not get into that. We're debating.
What were you gonna say?
No, we're debating consciousness at the moment, because there's. I'm saying there are two consciousnesses. Anyway, that's another story.
That's a video for later. Definitely. Yeah.
So, for example, let's get on.
Here we go.
No. Up here.
Hold on.
Hours.
Are you ready?
Well, logic says.
Logic dictates.
Yeah. So I've got this.
I thought you were going to carry on with that.
No, because I'll be here for hours. We got a lovely meditation. It would ground everybody.
It would, yes. This is true. Okay, we'll do that one another time then. Cool. So
I hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the meditation.
Hope you got fat sunbeams where you are.
Now, we'll also be available at 11 p.m. tonight. I'll probably schedule this one rather than do another live, because I might be asleep. We don't know yet. I don't know yet. Could be, might not be.
You'll be in conference with the gods.
Be in conference with the gods.
With the gods.
Indeed. Yes, I hope you enjoyed that. Come back to it whenever you need to.
All right, yeah, coming down. See where the light lamp is.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's a big one, isn't it? Spider.
So yeah, enjoy your amazing portal day. Your expansion, this amazing expansion energy. Yeah, and like I say, if you want to set an intention, I would definitely do it today.
Yeah, and allow yourself to get excited.
Yeah.
With yourself.
And with everything. I mean, this light today is phenomenal. It is super. It's like they switched on the super bright lights. They turned up to full. Thank you, Josie. Yes. My giggle is infectious, darling. Are you giggling?
Am I giggling?
Are you giggling? Ian doesn't really giggle.
No.
He barely laughs. Right, Smurf. I think we're going to go. It's time. Ooh, it's coming up for 12 o'clock. It's got to be WALK time.
The other dog.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we're going to get out information on it.
Yeah, that's another really good way to connect to this energy as well, is get out into nature. Always. Anyway, we're going to go. Have an amazing portal day. And this will also be available at 11 p.m. this evening. Shit, damn, we've been live for nearly an hour. Fucking hell, what's going on? Where did that go? Wow. Okay, peeps, thank you for joining us on this amazing day. Yeah, have fun and can't switch the flipping thing off.
If you get anything,
there it is.
Underneath the video.
Yeah, yeah, if you get any like things in your hands, head, anything that you experienced during this meditation.
Well, and through the day.
Yeah, through the day. Pardon me, comment below. Yeah, share it out. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Do all that stuff. Yeah. Practice your synchronism. You are very welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We're going to go. Ian's already gone. So all that's left for me to say is be fearless and stay witchy.